What's up, Big Pony? It's Matt Convoy here, and welcome back to Hangar 88. Today we are finishing our build of the high-grade Universal Century F91 Gundam. And I'll tell you what, that is a beautiful sight right there. A box full of empty runners. I'm going to set that to the side along with the cover box here, underneath which we've got all of our assembled parts and accessories. So without further ado, we are going to go ahead and just get started with this final build. We'll go ahead and plug the legs in. Ooh. Okay, that's supposed to do that. Did not realize it had a little hip swivel thingy there. Started moving and heard a little noise. I got concerned. So, goes in there. Plug the torso together with that ball joint, plug these arms in at the shoulders, that ball joint. I'm going to attach the Vespers. Right there. And right there. Onto the back. And the crowning piece, the head, right, that little socket there. And there we have the completely assembled F91 Gundam. I'm going to do a little quick review here. He's got some very nice shoulder articulation here, going all the way up. Some very nice village people moves you can pull off there. He's got a swivel here on the up by the shoulder. It's got a nice double jointed elbow, bringing it up all that way, almost 180 degree bend. Got the wrist here, which can spin around and wiggle around a little bit. Got the head. You got a full 360 motion there. Got some wiggle room at the waist here. 360 degree motion there. And you've got the legs. You can swing out. Pretty much you got, get that kilt armor out. But you can get fully extended for that little can-can dance move there. The back kilt armor does not move at all, sadly enough, so not a whole lot of not a whole lot of movement you can get there. 360 swivel on the thigh. Got not quite a full, I'd say maybe about 150, 170 degree range of motion on the double jointed knee. Got the ankle here, can move all around on that double joint. The ankle armor kind of gets in the way of a 360 degree rotation there, but I'm not sure why you'd want to do that. And you got the Vespers here, you got that little swivel right there. You got that little sliding mechanism for activating that. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at those Vespers. What we're looking at, we got this little sliding action down here. And this guy slides forward. The little handle swings down. And here, pop that hand out. Get this hand, and to get the hand on the handle, get the hand on the little trigger thing there. There we go. Actually got to take it apart. Put it like so. So that you got that right there going on. Put the back of the hand on. I always find this is easier to do with the hand detached. And then position the arm to where pop. Ooh. That's no bueno. Give me just a minute here to reattach that. Yeah, just a quick note before I put this back together. Just kind of want to be careful with this little guy. Nothing actually broke, but because there's such thin plastic here where these where these two pieces are sandwiched together, they can bend pretty easy, and that's how that guy kind of popped out of socket right there. But everything is fine. I can, there we go. Okay. Get that squished back together right. Again, that swings out. Let's see if we can try this without breaking it apart. Come on. Get under. And let's see here. I think we can swivel this back just a bit. So we can get, there we go. Got one popped in there pretty good again. Don't fiddle with that too much. Go ahead and put those away. Oh, don't come apart on me again. Sounds like a country song. Don't come apart on me again. Alright, and let's slip in there. Slide closed. Those Vespers stored on the back again. Got our trigger hands over to the side here. And as far as other armaments, let's go ahead, let's check out this beam rifle here. Jeez, once again, really can't win with most manipulator designs at this scale, because on the one hand, you want it kind of loose so that you can get it apart and so that you can put the weapons in the hand. At the same time, you don't want it too loose, or else it's not going to hold together whenever you set it up. Here we got the beam rifle. Got the one hand here, and we got our little rigged stabilizer handle. Just kind of settles in there. Whoop. And just kind of settles in there. It's pretty nice. Got a good little double-handed action there. And we'll just go ahead and use the other hand for the beam launcher. So yeah, this hand I didn't put it back together all the way. So now we want it for this. Once again, I always feel it's easiest to put the hand on the grip before you pop it into the arm. Pop you back out. Here is the beam launcher. Handle back, and then an arm up. And tilt everything back down. And there he is, looking pretty boss with that beam launcher. Next, out here, let's pop this guy out. mount the beam shield on there next. Looking pretty awesome with that. It is a little bit of annoying. I guess it is kind of this way with most shields, but there's a little bit of a unwanted interaction there between the shield and the shoulder. Makes it kind of hard to pose them a little bit. Put that in there. Let's pop that other hand back in. And one of the beam sabers. Looking ready to charge in for some serious melee action. That beam saber, wow, that's, I don't know, it looks kind of, I think it's, as far as shape goes, it's supposed to be the same piece that is used with other kits, so that's why it maybe looks a little big for this little guy. Once again, the F91 is one of the smaller mobile suits in the franchise. It's from a period where kind of they worked it into the story as well, but Bandai was like, man, these mobile suit model kits, they're getting kind of bigger and bigger and bigger, and we're having to charge more and more. They're getting a little harder to sell. Let's make some smaller stuff so we can sell more of them. Because yeah, mommy and daddy only have so much money for little Timmy or for little Hajime to separate from the wallets there. But yeah, there's the beam shield and the beam saber, and of course you get two beam sabers. You get some dual wielding action there. And sadly on a kit, just mainly because of its size and its build level and everything, these little pads on the side of the kilt here don't open up for the storage of the beam sabers or for the spare beam shield / hand grenade that he carries, but it's cool. We love it anyways. We do have this little feature on the back here, on the back of the kilt. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, that's why those little grooves are there, so you get your freshly trimmed fingernail in there to pull it out. Pull that out. Let me grab the instructions real quick, make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. So, and that's where we take this little gray piece right here, hold it up like that, plug this piece in there. We can detach the hand. And then this little tab right here plugs into this little hole right here on this piece to clip on, and then plugs into the back to store that bad mother while we're not using it. And let's see, is there anything to store? No storage for the rifle. But yeah, obviously, you can put either weapon in either hand. They're universal that way. About the same way. Let's see, what else we got to show off on this guy? We got the super speed mode. I forget what they actually call it. But let's see here. Let's go ahead and put this back to normal. Alright, so we've got these little flaps on the back of the leg that open up. Right here. we've got these little fins. Got a short version plugged in here already. We slide those out and slide the longer deployed ones in there. Not too difficult. Just want to be careful putting them in, because those little points, those will get you pretty good if you're not careful. And then this last part, I don't know if you can see it too well. You can see much of the detail, but pull the helmet off. This little regular Gundam face gets set aside. You get this mouthy face, goes down instead, and the helmet just is supposed to slide right back on. There it is, for that little look. And he is ready to go faster than the speed of physics. So once again, if you haven't seen the movie, supposedly in this mode he can move so fast he leaves behind after images with mass. So yeah, so there's all that stuff, and he does have some interactivity with the action-based type 1, 2, I think this is type 2. Yeah, this is type 2. For the that you can use the smaller little groin clip that comes with it. I guess maybe you can't. Those yeah, those little brackets are just a little too thick to get in there under the legs. Yeah, you'd have to unplug the legs a little bit to get that in there. So I guess, yeah, that doesn't really work so well. But, fortunately, it's supposed to work with this little peg right here. Got this little hole in his nether regions. Just tabs into there. Okay, seriously. Cut it out. Yeah, leave the 6th grade humor at the door. Okay? Y'all are disgusting. But, yeah, it plugs in there, and he's got some nice little wiggle room there, and he doesn't, normally you're probably going to have him displayed like this. But yeah, it's a nice fit, it's got a nice hold there. It doesn't, it's not too loose. He's not going to fly all over the place after an hour. Once you've got him in the right pose that you want to put him in. At the same time, you want to take him down to fiddle around with him, play with him a little bit. Not that big a pain to get him back off. So yeah, so that pretty much that's it for the it's gonna be it for the whole deal. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? Oh, I haven't mentioned a whole lot about how small this guy is, but I haven't really done much to show that off. So real quick, just to give you an idea what a teeny little scrapper this guy is, I've got the RX-79 from 8th MS team here, and he's about your average mobile suit height, I guess. Hang on a sec. So maybe give you a better idea. If I get him in a bit more neutral pose here. But yeah, got the Gundam from 8th MS team here, and as you can see, he only comes up just a little bit past shoulder height there. And again, not to mention he's It's not quite as stocky as these guys, but again, this is from initially from a time when, you know, Bandai wanted smaller kits that would actually sell during Christmas. I'm not gonna fiddle with that, but yeah, there he is, the F91 high grade Universal Sentry. That took a little bit longer than I thought it would. Yeah, so that's it. That's it for this build. Thank you so much for watching through this whole series. If you liked the video, leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel to see more videos that I'll be posting, hopefully in the very near future. Next, I believe I've got the Master Grade Ball version Katoki lined up next. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, I'll be putting that together. I'll be unboxing that next episode, which will hopefully be coming very soon. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you next time. Same Matt time, same Matt channel. Good night, kids. Did not wink.